Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a public service announcement here. We love helping find people's guitars that are missing.
We do.
And Robby Krieger's had a guitar missing for quite some time.
Yes.
It's his old Gibson SG Special.
With P90s?
With P90s. And this guitar is not just like one that he had. It was used for what?
Everything. Like all the early stuff. Come on, Baby, Light My Fire. He recorded, he wrote all the songs that you
Live at the Whiskey Go-Go, like all this. Like, probably on television at some point.
I'm sure.
Now this guitar, now we're going to bring Robby out real quickly.
He's right behind me. That'd be really funny.
God, I wish to God that'd be so cool. No, he's not here. I'm sorry.
I think I could hide him behind me.
You could. I think he's like a guy sort of like more my size. I think he could.
Yeah, he could totally be behind me. Yes.
So unfortunately, he's not here.
He's not here.
But
he wanted to be. No, he didn't. He didn't at all.
No. So let me just give you your serial number. We're gonna do the serial number a few times throughout this episode. It's serial number 952727. That's 952727. One more time. 952727. If you happen to have this guitar, which I believe someone has it.
Someone's got it.
In their possession
somewhere.
And does not know.
That's probably true.
I think they just think, I have a vintage SG Special. This is maybe worth like, a few $1,000s. Au contraire, it's worth quite a few $1,000s. Thousands and thousands of dollars. And I think Robby's gonna pay you for it.
I think the offer was he was going to buy the guitar.
Plus.
And give you a hand-painted SG Robby Krieger sort of Gibson custom shop kind of thing, right?
And
a signed book. But wait, there's more. No, I think that's it.
But I think you'll have an opportunity to meet him as well if you're a Doors fan.
I'm
if
sure
you're
you
not, you can just be like, whatever, just send me the money and the guitars, and
true.
But
shake his hand.
This is something.
So we don't shake hands anymore. Sorry.
I mean, I think Robby would shake hands over guitar. I think he would hug. He's a hugger.
I'd hug him.
I still hug every once in a while. I know it's a weird time, but there's certain people I see that I just gotta hug them.
It's true.
And I would hug Robby
People
Krieger.
need hugs.
Wouldn't you hug Robby?
Totally, I would.
I mean, like he went through the, he was in the Doors.
I'd hug most people.
To
be fair.
That's a hard band to be in.
Yes.
That's one of the great. I love the Doors, but man, that's a dramatically trying band to be in. I imagine back in its heyday.
Yes.
Now we think the guitar community in particular is not like other commodities that exist out there. We do obviously buy, sell, trade these things for financial gains across the spectrum, but we also have compassion and heart for this wood and steel that started off as a tree and has now become iconic through history.
Yeah.
I look at this guitar as something that should be in his possession if he so chooses for it back, and like to go down to his heirs. And we'd love to see any of you guys out there if you can help. And like we know that we're talking to everybody from the extreme collectors from Dirk Ziffs that have 300 bursts in their collection. They might have heard something to Mom and Joe Robinson back behind the scenes that might actually have this guitar just sitting in their collection that they think you just have a normal vintage SG there.
Yeah.
You might have the Doors SG.
The one.
You can make this dream happen.
And that's cool. There's something magical about guitars and writing these songs that become these cultural iconic things on these guitars. It's just cool.
And these connections are happening sort of every day. Like we've helped some of our friends find huge amounts of guitars so far. The Randy Bachman Gretsch issue that just happened recently where somebody saw it, his guitar being played on a Japanese TV show and let him know that he watched it. He's like, oh my goodness, that's my guitar. They're working on a trade for he's finding a vintage guitar to replace that one for this Japanese artist. And
it's just cool.
You're not giving this guitar away for free if you have it.
No, I think you will be fairly compensated. But I mean, there's all sorts of cool stories like that. The Peter Frampton deal. There was a Charlie Daniels Gretsch where somebody covered the fretboard and they figured out it was his when they went to repair it. There's all sorts of cool stories.
I wanted to talk about Frampton for a while when you said that.
Peter Frampton. There's all sorts of cool guitar community stories where I think the guitar community is really good at giving back and figuring out where these lost, stolen things are and making sure they get to where they belong.
And he doesn't need it for the money, obviously. He needs it just because he wants it. And it's
like you said, going to it, maybe,
the heirs of the Kriegers.
You never know.
That's what was the name of the guy in Nightmare on Elm Street?
Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, okay. I was like, it wasn't Krieger, was it? I knew it was something close. And there's Krugerrands are the money, the German monies too.
I feel like there should be a meme of Freddy Krueger.
Or Robby Krieger.
Robby Krieger playing in the Doors with the sweater, the red and black sweater.
Maybe not. Sorry, it's a reach.
Really
I just wanted to, I couldn't remember the name of the scary thing. I think it was, because it was Derek's son. We were trick-or-treating. He's like, I want to see Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm like, I remember singing about your age, and I couldn't sleep for 2 months. I would not do that.
True. It was terrifying.
But I'm sure they've already watched it since
I've
I've talked to them. Maybe it's still scary.
We should watch it.
Johnny Depp's in it. In the infamous bed scene. Not the way you ladies think, either. It ends poorly. But,
as it often does.
When there's when Robby Krieger's involved. Was he a cameo in this movie? No, but if you know anything about it, again, serial number 952727. That's 952727. This is, if you have anything that's in the 60s or you even think it's the 70s and you don't know, SG Special. I'm not saying years on purpose, like you don't know maybe. Like just check out the serial numbers there. If there's been a headstock breaker check, we don't care. Just look at it. Let us know if you've heard anything. And we'll pass it on to Robby on telephone.
Maybe we should put the link to his video in the description of this video so that you can,
That's all we got.
That's it. Let us know, do you guys have stories where you have found lost or stolen guitars? That would be awesome to hear about in the comments. Hit like and subscribe. Apparently I can't talk. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell so you don't miss videos in the future. Go watch Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a good time.
With your 8-year-old son.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Rite of passage.